Well, good afternoon. We have our latest drought monitor update for this week, and unfortunately, drought has spread. We had some areas where we had some big improvement because of the heavy rain that fell last weekend in the Southern Valley. Places like Ellendale, southeastern North Dakota looking a little bit better in spots. However, Northern Valley didn't get much rain, and we've seen the drought spread more in these areas, north and east. A lot of places in this kind of light orange or tan color in that moderate drought, and severe drought now spreading into northeastern parts of North Dakota, and we're dealing with that over into the Bemidji, Park Rapids, and Wadena areas as well. So conditions remain persistently dry in some of these spots here, and have worsened in some instances. So that's an update to our drought monitor. We do have conditions that are going to be remaining on the dry side here in the forecast. We're looking at dry weather happening today. It's sunny but smoky out there here today. And you can see on our sky cam in Grand Forks, we've got just a little bit of haze. That sky isn't perfectly blue, and the wind's still moving those flags there at Home of Economy on our live view on our sky cam. Looking at visibility drops, this is a good indicator of where the smoke has made it to the surface. So if we're not at 10 miles, that means we're seeing a little bit of smoke in the air, especially because it's otherwise blue skies. So that would be the only thing affecting us here. Looking at 7 miles in Fergus Falls, 8 in Fargo, Grand Forks, Cavalier 6 miles, so a little bit thicker smoke going on there, affecting some air quality. Some of us in that orange category again for air quality, meaning that it's going to be unhealthy for those groups who are sensitive to the smoke. And looking at the wind, still blowing in out of the northwest. So we're still getting that northwesterly flow that's helped to introduce the smoke. Looking at some gusts here into the 20s this afternoon. We've got a gust of 23 in Fargo and 20 in Grand Forks. So not as high as yesterday, but we're still feeling the influence of that system that's pulling away from us. Temperatures are pleasant. They're in the 60s to low 70s. It's 69 in Fargo, 71 in Grand Forks. So radar and satellite looking very quiet. We just have again that wildfire smoke that's creating the haze. A few areas where we have a couple of clouds drifting through, but no rain to talk about here for today. And that continues into the afternoon. We'll see temperatures rising into the low to some upper 70s this afternoon. So what would be a pleasant day, comfortable temperatures, some sunshine, kind of getting ruined here by the smoke causing issues here. And wind that's still out of the northwest again will just continue to keep that smoke a possibility for hanging around here until we see that change. So here's a look at when that may happen. So starting around 7 o'clock tonight, we're into the low 70s still. But here we go. We'll see our temperatures initially drop this evening, 50s and 60s, but the wind starts to make that turnaround out of the south overnight, and into tomorrow morning we see it increasing. That's going to introduce the change. We'll clear out the sky for us here in the valley, and we'll see the temperatures really rise. We're going to soar back into that 90-degree range on Friday with the wind too, so it's going to be a hot wind blasting at us. Saturday may be the hottest day of this stretch. And one thing to keep in mind too is there's going to be some humidity here, and that means that we might have heat index values that are even higher. And I can't rule out the possibility for triple-digit heat index values on Saturday. So that's a day to make sure you're taking your precautions to stay cool. And then next week, we start off the week warm, toasty, and then we kind of slide those temperatures back into some upper 70s by the following weekend. So a little something for everyone here in the forecast. We could use more rain, and unfortunately in the next few days we're not going to get that. I know.
I don't know, the triple digits though. I'm a little excited.
It's good lake weather, good pool weather, and it's falling right on a Saturday when a lot of people are there.
Exactly. Thank you, Lisa.